Dr. Alfred Kobodo. Your Excellency, sir, this is an historic moment. Today, Your Excellency, you have led our farmers to this trading floor, not as spectators, but as dignified farmers who are presenting the product of their sweat to the happy consumers of coffee. Truly, freedom has come. In this floor, Your Excellency, sir, our farmers have suffered, untold suffering. In fact, Your Excellency, sir, when we are trying to tell them to come in, you could see the start of the farmers. They were afraid, they don't know what is going to happen here. We are trying to tell them this place is safe, because when you present your product in the Nairobi Coffee Exchange, now going forward, the government of Dr. William Samoei Ruto and his deputy, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, has your back. The message today, the message to the coffee farmers is, go back to your farm. Let us triple our produce, because we know our national average now is 2 kgs per bush. We know it has been demonstrated to us, Honorable Your Excellency Deputy President, by Mr. Mukarimu, that a bush can produce 25, a bush can produce 50 kilos. Mr. Mukarimu, thank you for your leadership in coffee production. Your Excellency, sir, the coffee industry in the world is valued at above $450 billion, of which Kenya is only getting around $220 million. We want a fair share of this global market. And sir, we want to tell you that we want to confirm, as a State Department, we are going to organize our farmers into cooperatives, not to focus on production, because we know when we come to the market, you have our back. It is now my honor, privilege, it is my honor and my duty, my privilege, to invite the Cabinet Minister for Agriculture and Development, Mheshimiwa Franklin Medeka Lintole, to make a comment, and then invite the Cabinet Minister for Cooperative and MSME, who will invite His Excellency the Deputy President to make his remarks and ring the bell to signify that freedom has come to the Nairobi Coffee Exchange.
Thank you, P.S. Kilemi, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, my colleague Chelui, the Permanent Secretaries, Principal Secretary is present here, the good farmers of this country. Good morning. It gives me great pleasure to join you here this morning to really witness this great day. I want to say, without any fear of contradiction and without doubt, that when history will be written, the 15th of August 2023 will carry a chapter. We will carry a chapter because this is the big day that the Kenya Kwanza administration, led by not anyone else but the Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Ruto, and his deputy, have demonstrated their commitment, their willingness, their support to deal with this problem of coffee, so that the farmers of this country are able to gain big from what they do. His appearance in this particular meeting is just a signal to show that this government means what they say. This government is serious, and this government will deliver what it promised in its manifesto. That we are here today, I want to assure you, because some of us grew or have come to where we are today because of the support of coffee, I am clear in my mind the directions that I'm given by His Excellency the President and the coffee reforms that are being spearheaded by the Deputy President will be a reality. And I want to tell you that this is just a signal of the good things to come, because the the arrangement or the negotiations and participations of meetings of the people that are supposed to come with the necessary legislative agenda that are supposed to inform legislative agenda are on top gear, because this must be achieved for the good of our people. My ministry, because it is important and we cannot permanently remain crying about that one bush of coffee is giving us an average of 2 kilograms per year. I want to tell you, I want to invite you, and I want to make the commitment that my ministry will work very closely with the Ministry of Cooperatives and with our farmers to ensure extension service is taken to the farmers. Proper crop husbandry is key, so that we are able now to increase productivity. We are more focused on increasing productivity because we have before we grow our more bushes that will be more high yielding because of the change of varieties, because of science and technology, we must be able to focus on what we already have. See how we can be able to increase that productivity of one bush from the 2 kilogram to maybe 5, 7, that way, because that way we will be able to produce more coffee within the shortest time possible, and we'll be able to increase our annual production from what we are at today, around 50 or 51, to the next target of 80, and finally to the 100 continuously. So I am very proud to be part of this good team. We want to commit, just like we said during the coffee conference, whatever it takes, we will do to ensure our farmers get the best. We'll ask the farmers to pray for us in this country, because dealing with the cartels that have been mentioned is also not that easy, but the commitment is there. We are ready to do it at night, but when they fight, we are there, we are properly dressed in proper combat gear to fight this war, because it must be won for the good of this country. With those few remarks, let me kindly allow me invite my colleague, Cabinet Secretary for